Hello and welcome to the video which I make a park tour of my Planet Coaster 2 theme park known as Atlas Park. This park has, I think, 5 main areas, all based to countries. We have China, London, Africa, Hawaii and Finland, which is also known as the Christmas area. And yeah, today we're just going to be giving it a tour, seeing all the rides, the POVs, and I hope you enjoy. Starting off from this entrance. So when you enter the park, just go through these turntables. Park isn't actually open. I prefer building with the park shut, but I'll open it at some point, see how the guests think of it. I'm playing on console. This is PS5, so I can't have as much space as some PC players. As you can see, this is 100% full. Just can't add anything else really. But anyway, on to the park. So here's the entrance. As you can see, I have a nice globe there, little lake, claw machine, a little food van, and then this looks alright. We've got the old train station here. 2 trains throughout the park. That takes you to over there somewhere. Anyway, carrying on, we've got the globe. Over here we've just got a few bits of junk. And then over here we have a golden ticket award presented to Atlas Park Amusement Park for the best steel coaster, which is the Greg's Big One, which we'll get onto soon. Over here again, more decorations and the snack shack. Very nice little restaurant here, a few tables, quite nice. And as you can see, that is the first area right there, China, so we'll make our way up there. And we also have a nice little fireworks show, which we'll save till later, but it's alright, it's about 20 seconds long. But anyway, let's go into the first area, China. So China does actually only have one ride, which is the Gerstlauer Eurofighter, which you can see. But anyway, China. Coming through the entrance here. Very nice. We've got a little sushi shop here. Over here, we have a flower shop as well. Quite nice. I think we'll be able to see it coming around. Maybe not. Okay, I can hear it, but don't know where it is. Might be another coaster. Anyway, this is like the main central area for China. It's got some bins, some benches, a nice big restaurant here. All themed to China. Very nice. I do like this restaurant. As you can see, oh, there it is. The top of the lift, beyond vertical drop. Bit like Soda Ride. Anyway, we'll be able to see it there. Lovely. And over there. Yeah, we'll take a ride on that in a sec. And it is called Python. First, got some more benches there. I really like the trees in this area as well. I feel like they just fit the China area perfectly. What are all these people doing? So anyway, here we are. The ride's called Python. Oh, there's London. But Python is quite good. I quite like it. And yeah, well, let's go into the POV. Actually, I think I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough. There's nothing much to see, but it's still quite cool. So you come into this queue here, you get lovely views of the ride from the queue. Little cattle pen, straight into the staircase, and you're down to the station for Python. As you can see, I like doing little billboards on top of stations. I think it looks quite nice. Right, here we are, the POV. I'll leave you to it. Well, there you have it. That is Python. As you could probably tell, it wasn't the best. Went through a few trees, forgot to change some of that stuff. But overall, it's an alright ride. Quite thrilling. And yeah, I think it's quite nice. I think it does do it quite well. Takes you around the whole area. And there's one part which I really don't like. It's just it did not have enough speed at all to make it up there. So what I had to do, might not have noticed, but there was a launch down there. Really annoying launch, quite rough, but anyway, I think it's time to go on to the next area now, which will be London. The London area here is, I think, the second biggest in the park. Still got one coaster, but it's got a lot more things to do. And as you can see, it's got the underground. So let's see. Oh, after you. Here we are. Come down this path. We have the underground entry. So I feel like we should take a look at London first, then we'll move on to that. So we have a nice little main street here. And a little park. We'll see what's going on here. Nothing much really. A few benches, bins, nice little food stands. Some prices there. Quite nice. London Eye in the background. It's quite cool. It's a recreation. But we'll get onto that in a minute. And the reason why I added a park here is underground. There is the underground. The London Underground train system, where there's 2 trains which take you to different areas of the park. Carrying on, we have a classic London telephone box. They're spread around the area. And here we are, the Ferris wheel, also known as the London Eye. Very nice. Coming along this way, we have ride photos, cups of tea, and British biscuits. We also have a chippy tea here. Quite nice little restaurant area thing, themed to Britain. But yeah, there's London Eye. I don't really feel like we should watch a POV of that. Obviously it's quite boring, you know what a Ferris wheel looks like. But yeah, it's quite nice. Got a little sign for it here. Very nice. Continuing along, got some benches, a few bins, and for the final 3 rides in this area. Whoa. We have cups of tea, a traditional British teacup, spinning teacup. Nothing much really to say. Again, I won't do a POV of that, it's quite boring. I suppose that flag looks a bit like the England flag, same colours. Few England London houses, and yes, red, white and blue teacups. Very nice. And then the final flat ride in the area is the Big Ben Dropper, which is actually a drop tower. The legs are poking a bit through there. Whoa, it's a shot tower really, but shot and drop. Mix of both. It's not the tallest thing, but yeah, it's a nice Big Ben recreation, and it's got a drop tower inside. I don't really think we need to see the POV of that, but still, another nice ride. But here is the big ride in the area, the Greggs big one. What a ride this thing is. Sponsored by Greggs, by the way. Got a Greggs restaurant right outside. Very nice. Few benches. And you got some signs for it here. Little logo there. And yeah, I'll give you the walkthrough and then a POV. The Greggs big one. Here we are. This first turn out station, yes, I did kind of copy that of Hyperia. Obviously Hyperia does a little twist turn at the start there. But still, it's quite nice. Got the Greggs sign there. Come through this queue. Into the station. Got some more castle pens. Whoa. And yeah, I'll give you a POV. Right, here we are on the Greggs big one. That first turn out of the station. I'd probably put in 3 times speed for this very long lift hill. It's about nearly 300 foot tall, I think. So yeah, I'll just do that and I'll get to you when I'm at the top. here we are. I've made it to the top, and I'll leave you to watch the POV for Greg's big one. And there you are, that is the Greg's Big One Hypercoaster. What a ride, I think it's one of the best in the park. But as you can see over there, there's much better ones to come. So, let's carry on. So that's most of London. Now, it's quite a long walk over there. It's lucky for us, we're going to take the underground train. So yeah, I'll show you this and see how you like it. Here's the underground entrance to it. Now this is not the best, but it's like very hard to make when you're working underground in Planet Coaster. Probably turn the torch on for this. Here we are, it's quite a simple underground. A few benches, little station, signs, telephone boxes. And let's just testing my knowledge here. Which one goes to Africa? I think it's this one. So I'll cut to when we get on now. We're on the monorail heading to Africa. This thing goes fully under the park, all underground, and yes, very fast transport system, just like the real underground in London, obviously. But there's a lot more trains than two. We only have 2 trains in this park. But anyway, I think we should be approaching Africa now. We're heading up, it seems like. Yeah, it's quite a nice, quite a basic design. Whoa, here we are. Africa. Here we are. That huge RMC there waiting for us. Got a bit of African theme in here. Probably more Western now that I think of it. So they're quite nice. Got a little sign here. This isn't the main entrance, but still it's quite a nice entrance. Africa. Now we have the Raging Bull, which is the huge RMC coaster. But I'll show you that in a minute properly. Got a little ride photo African booths, which has been copied and pasted quite a lot throughout Africa, because it's quite nice. But carrying on. Whoa, look at this. We should be able to see it come by in just a moment. Whoa! Crazy. Raging Bull. But got some nice food and drink stands, some ride photo stands, all sorts of just random stuff. Just all African theming. It's like a African village kind of. Some benches, big building here. Yeah, so the design's quite nice, honestly. Through here, got a little fountain. Oh, look at this. Not that. This Stampeder. This is kind of like Rush at Thorpe Park. Don't quite know the model. I think it's a Scream and Swing. But yeah, I don't think we really need to see a POV of this. You know what happens. But it's quite cool, especially when it does big swings. Whoa. But yeah, very nice. It's quite high actually. Wow. But yeah, got a nice well. A few more food and drink stands over here. But then into the more traditional side of Africa, we come over here, over this little lake. And here we are, some toilets, some more photos, and Escape from Africa. One of 2 coasters in this area. This is a Gerstlauer bobsled, I believe. And it's all African themed. And yes, we'll be taking a ride on it in just a moment. Here we are. Alright, here we are. See what I mean? Go through a few things, but it works. Got a huge ostrich there. It's quite a centerpiece. But yeah, this is Gerstlauer Bobsled. And yeah, it's quite a nice ride. So here we are. I'll leave you to it. Well, there you go. It's quite a short ride, really. But it's a nice little family coaster. This park's mostly thrill rides, so it's good to have rides like that. Talking about thrill rides, here we have the big coaster in the area. Whoa. The RMC. I forgot to mention, we've got a few more buildings around here. Don't actually have access to that part from here, so I'm gonna have to go back round. And here we are. Again, I don't think you need to appear of this. It's quite a regular ride. But it's quite nice. Flip upside down. Yeah, African flight. You know, it's quite a basic ride, but you need rides like that in a park. So there you go. But here we are on the big coaster, Raging Bull. This is a bit of a weird one. The queue's all in a mountain. Don't know why I did that, but anyway, Raging Bull time. Castle fence. See what I mean? This queue. It's a bit scary, really. But here we are. Wow. What an experience this would be. Here we are. It's quite a basic station. All the stations are quite basic, really. But they do the trick. I hear it running. There it is. Which means that another train should be approaching pretty soon. Whoa. Here you are. Wow, what a ride that was. Oh my god. Probably my favourite in the park, honestly. It's just such an insane coaster. If this was real, I honestly think it would be the likes of Zardra. Maybe not Steel Vengeance, but very good ride there on Raging Bull. So I think now I'll probably cut because it's quite a long way away. But we'll be heading to Hawaii. Okay, here we are back at the park entrance. Don't want to go that way this time. We're going to be going this way over to Hawaii. Wow. Here we are. Got a few posters. This was the second area made in the park. Africa was the first one. But yeah, this area is a bit more resort themed, I'd say, than Hawaii. But still, it's quite nice. Got a little flat ride here, Sand Flyer. It's quite a fun little ride. But yeah, you need family rides when you're in a park full of big coasters like this. The Wave. Now the Wave is actually a stand-up roller coaster, which is pretty crazy. Let's cover the rest of the area first. Quite a small one. Got Heads Up, a little restaurant snack shack thing. Quite nice. Little plaything. Spurts out water. Some cool decorations on the ground. Little volleyball court here. Obviously you can't use it. Just a detail though. And here we are. Nice view of the wave. Got a custom made sign. Brave the wave. What a ride this thing is. And yeah, we'll be taking a ride on it now. Here's the big entrance to it. Oh, look at that airtime hill launch. This thing is very like... Oh, I can't remember the name of it now. Should really know this. The surf coaster at SeaWorld Orlando. What's it called? Not too sure. Pipeline, that's it. Pipeline surf coaster. A bit similar to that with the airtime hill launch, but still. It's not many launch stand-up coasters, so of course it's going to be similar. Bit of a forest queue here. It's quite tropical, quite nice. Quite a basic queue. Let's give it a ride. And there you go, that is the wave. Quite a basic ride. Few parts weren't the best, to be honest. That final version was a bit rough. But it's an okay ride. It does what it has to do. Very nice. So that actually brings us to the final area of the park, which is the biggest area. And after that, it will be time for the fireworks. But, as you probably saw before, the final area is Finland's, which is mainly made because of the festive pack which recently came out. It's very nice, all fully Christmas themed. And yeah, the Christmas area has 4 coasters actually, so by far the biggest for coasters, and 2 flat rides. Here's the illustration for the old train ride, very nice. And I just thought I'd show you this real quick. That's the main entrance to Africa over that bridge. But obviously we went through the back entrance. Both works there. Train running beneath us there. Little mascot. Nice. But yep, we're going up into our final area of the park. Oh, let me just do something before this actually. As you might know, you can now add snow, which just makes this area look so much nicer. Here we are, Finland. Huge mountain there, drop tower in the background, and here we are. This is probably like the most detailed area in the park. Loads of stuff here, so yeah, Finland. Got some basic gingerbread shops. Big Christmas tree in the middle here. That's really cool as well. Pretty cool. A nice Christmas train here. Little place to meet Santa. Nice little photo opportunity. Very nice. Santa's office here. Also just quite a cool detail like that. But yeah, the first flat ride in the area, we have the Jolly Rocker, which is actually a pirate ship. Don't think we really need to see the POV of that, but it's quite a nice ride. Got a nice theme queue. Yeah, Christmas themed pirate ship. Got some shops. Don't quite know where they're shut, but anyway, park isn't really open. Presents are plenty here. A nice little flat ride for the kids. Oh, I lied. There's actually 3 flat rides in this area. This, Jolly Rocker, and the drop tower. Very nice. Got some carol singers here. Some more nice little shops. carry on coming this way, you got the snowman, as you can see. That family boomerang's going over there, very nice. You've got a snow globe here, it's pretty cool. Some more, loads of Christmas theming in this area. Lovely. Yeah, there's just so much Christmas stuff around here. Nice little Santa sleigh, pretty cool. And here's the first coaster, Snow Sledder. This thing is a boomerang family coaster. Family boomerang. They only recently added this thing into the game, actually. So it's very good that I've managed to add it into the park. Whoa, you might got a hint of what that ride is over there. We'll get onto that in a minute. Blue queue path here. Not really sure why, but anyway. Down through the mountain, through the gingerbread village. Oh yeah, forgot about this. It's got a huge indoor queue line to go. Just speed through it here. Here we are. Here we are on Snow Sledder, the park's family boomerang coaster. Yeah, we need a few family coasters in the park, so this definitely does the trick. Wait, look at that. Here we are. First big drop. Whoa. I'll lay out backwards in a minute. Very nice. Got a few snow effects here as well. Look at this. Whoa. Back out. Rapid fast now. Oh, yeah, it's quite a small ride, but they tend to be. And it does the trick. Rudolph's Flight School, which is a family flying coaster. I really like this one because it's themed to like being your first flying coaster, because it's quite a nice family ride, and it's also themed to like Rudolph's first flight, kind of. I don't really know, but it works quite nicely. As you can see, here it is, flying through here. Very nice. As this is a family coaster, has no inversions, but I still quite like it, honestly. Come around here, up through here. Quite a long queue pass, but here we are. Tip forward, and here is Rudolph's Flight. Here we are. That's our ride finished on Rudolph's Flight School. Yeah, that ride really isn't the best, honestly. We went through quite a lot of trees, but yeah, it's alright. It's a nice little family flyer. And here we are, ready to go on the next two final thrill coasters. I think we're gonna go on this thing first, the SLC. And SLCs are usually known to be quite bad, but I like to think this one isn't too rough, and it's quite nice. Here's actually the other exit to the London Underground. Right there, that leads you to London, obviously, or Spinning Elf. Anyway, time to take a ride on Elf on the Shelf. This SLC is obviously themed to elves. Probably figured that out by now. But yeah, here we are. Yeah, these SLCs are usually quite rough, but I honestly don't think this one's too bad. Look at that. Alright then. Here we are. Not too bad of a lift hill. Probably won't skip it this time. But yeah, it's quite a nice ride. and I'll leave you to it. Alright, there we have it, Elf on the Shelf. I love this first element. I've never seen anything like it. Don't really know what I was doing. I went in that way, and then you flip the other way before diving face first down into another diving version over there, actually. It's quite a strange ride, but I quite like it. Anyway, the moment you've been waiting for. Some of you might have seen it before. We have a Mack Extreme Spinner. One of 3 Mack Extreme Spinners in the world, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, I've got one in the park, I guess. This area is a lot more thrilling than that past area, so be ready for it. Here we are, a Mack Extreme Spinner. This thing is insane. First, I'd like to show you the gift shop. Just what it says, really. It's the gift shop. It's quite nice, built with presents for the world, and it's a nice little gift shop. And also a very cool feature in Planet Coaster is that the lake is actually iced over because of the snow, which is so cool. I think just little features like that, pretty awesome. And as you've probably seen throughout the park quite a lot of time, we have the drop tower. This thing, again, we don't really need a POV of a drop tower, you know what it looks like, but it's a very nice ride. And it's called Don't Drop the Presents. We'll watch it in action though for a second here. Wait for it to get to the top. And here we are. Let's wait for the drop. Whoa! Crazy drop tower. Anyway, time for the main ride, the Nutcracker. This could be the best ride in the park. It's got tough competition though with them two. Can't see him actually. You know which ones I'm talking about though. Here we are, the Nutcracker. Up through this queue. Oh yeah, I forgot. The first inversion on this ride is absolutely mental. It's not very Christmas themed, but I think it's called like the Death Roll or something. It's crazy. There's one of them on Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens, but look at that. It launches you into an inversion. Absolute craziness. Oh, dodge these trees here. Anyway, here we are. The Mack Extreme Spinner. Look at that. Here we are. As you can see here, the death roll. I'll leave you to it. Wow, that ride is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And there's a polar bear here to greet us. Hello. But anyway, I think that's about it for the areas, so we can go on to the final fireworks show. Alright, as you can see, we're back here at the entrance. And I'd just like to say, this park is on the Frontier Workshop, so if you want to, you can download this for yourself and give it a play. You can explore a lot of Easter eggs in this park, which I haven't showed you. See if you can find them if you want. But yeah, there'll be a separate POV video coming out soon of all the rides POVs, I guess. And yeah, we're on to the final fireworks show now. So sit back and enjoy it. Wow. There'll be a separate POV video coming out soon of all the rides POVs, I guess. And yeah, we're on to the final fireworks show now. So sit back and enjoy it. Wow, what a crazy thing that is. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that is the end fireworks show, which if this was real would probably play at the end of each day.
Oops, what is that?
But yeah, that just about rounds off this video. Hope you've enjoyed. Here's a full final park render, and I'd just like to say it looks so nice in the snow. If you have Planet Coaster and you've made some parks, just put them in the snow. It absolutely transforms. I mean, just look at China in the snow. Crazy. But yeah, that's about all the park completed. And thanks for watching. Let me know if you've got on any of these rides and if you like the park. Please download it on the Frontier Workshop so you can play it for yourself. And yeah, bye.